What up? Sorry. I like needed to pee so fucking badly. I felt like y'all needed to share this moment with me. I'm right here next to the tour bus that the Descendants travel on. A dick and like peeing next to their bus. But I did need to pee and it's parked right next to the alley. I don't know if you guys have met the gent. What up, Tim? What up, buddy? That was a killer piss. That was fucking awesome. That was necessary. How are you doing tonight, bro? PunkRock and DeadGirls. That's this week's, that's tonight's episode. PunkRock and DeadGirls. The Descendants. You know what I'm saying? Fucking punk rock legends and shit. I grew up listening to the Descendants. Fucking Clean Sheets is like my fucking one of my all-time favorite songs. So fucking tight. And then I didn't actually know the fucking lyrics to the song, but I am just now getting it. You know what I'm saying? My uncle's like, oh yeah, the song's about like coming home from tour and your fucking chick like sleeping out with somebody else and like the sheets being dirty and shit. And I'm like, oh, that's sick. And I'm like, I could probably relate to that song a hell of a lot more now. Not that I actually date chicks to have them betray me like that, really. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? At least I have like more context to where the song come from. I was really hoping that I was gonna get to catch like all the diehard fucking Descendant fans out here so that we could sing, just in case they don't sing that song in their set. I was gonna be like, fuck yeah, let's sing the song. It's karaoke time. There's nobody out here. There's nobody out here. They're like, we're not fucking standing in line at 5:30. There might be a little bit of a line right before they open the doors at 7. And I was gonna fucking do so much flying of a sign today so I could get fucking concert tickets and beer. I acquired beer. I now need a concert ticket. Let's see if we can sell some artwork. You guys going to the Descendants?
Sorry?
Descendants?
No.
You guys should go to the Descendants, man. You like punk rock music?
I like it, but I can't go tonight.
You can go. You can even buy tickets right here. I fucking love it. I'm outside of a Rise coffee shop, right? So check this out. We're going to be doing like custom paintings and they're going to be on consignment here at a Rise. Let me put my life in danger and walk out into the middle of the street so you can kind of understand where I'm at, right? Hey, I'm in the middle of the street. What's going on? You guys going to the Descendants?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. You guys like rap music? A little bit. Like, I'm a gutter punk kid. I'm just trying to rap for you guys. Can I like get your reactions? It's all right. Check it out. My name's True Rhymes. Uniquely teaching honesty, always astonishing with my positive philosophy, constantly promoting. But I need a moment to stop and breathe. And I do accept tips. Like I'm trying to get into the show. Honestly. Then it's back to the chopping, dropping knowledge. Every time I speak to the ground, I geek. I'm obese. If I don't get a chance to lot my trees, please, somebody pass me the weed and a stack of beats so I can lace up some tasty treats. The flavor will leave your mouth watered. Ever since I was a toddler, knew I was destined to be a show rocker. Unleash the monster might end up needing a doctor. We're here to prosper our family and the rest of our roster. We're going full throttle, skyrocketing the colossal. I'm profiting from a hustle, learn many things from a struggle. I'll bet hug you and crush you, show you how much I love you. My name's Truth, if we haven't been introduced. Nado? Will?
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Hey, man, thank you. Hey, fucking rock on, guys. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'll see you guys in there, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a poser either. Fucking Clean Sheets is like one of my all-time favorite songs. I used to fucking be a 3-year-old kid in a circle pit by myself fucking rocking out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Word. That was tight. Yeah, sometimes you can definitely get like money out of like old fucking punk rockers because they know the life, man. Sometimes you have to get your shit together because you see a lot of your homies die. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be homeless and you know what I mean? They might die on the streets of like liver failure. They might die on the streets fucking ODing. They might just get too drunk and fucking and like die choking on their own vomit at a fucking party and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the punk rock scene can be a very crazy scene. That's why it's like appropriate that DeadGirls go hand in hand with punk rock. And let me explain what punk rock and dead girls means, because I'm not the person that originated that phrase. There was a poet that I met probably back in 2007, 2006 maybe. They had a song, they had a fucking poem that they wrote about Albuquerque called Punk Rock and Dead Girls. And as I just said to those gentlemen that I just met and rapped for, I grew up listening to punk rock music with my uncle. You know what I'm saying? I used to hang out with him all the time. He listened to punk rock. So I grew up listening to a lot of punk rock when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't like a super hardcore punk, like, oh yeah, I fucking wear studs on my jacket and blah, blah, blah. Nah, fuck that. I'm a real, like, I live the life, bro. Like, I'm a fucking gutter, crusty ass fucking punk rock motherfucker. I was on Vans Warped Tour being a fucking punk rock fucking god. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'm pretty sure that's what like made that dude allow what was going on to happen. Is he was like the originator of professional skateboarding, like as far as giving them a platform to skate, you know what I'm saying, and taking them around the world and shit. And then, you know, he was telling me that the X Games was paying them so much that they wouldn't agree to do the tour anymore, and it was costing so much to like haul around all the fucking skate ramps and shit. And like it just wasn't something that they could do anymore because they couldn't afford it, and it wasn't something that people were even coming to see, right? So but punk rock lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a society of people who you know, they believe that you should be able to do what you wish, you know what I'm saying, and they try not to judge, you know what I'm saying. There's a bunch of different subcultures now, but like realistically it was just, you know, hip hop and fucking punk rock music like were hand in hand when they were coming up, you know what I'm saying. They were both revolting against norm, and they were both fucking angry, you know what I'm saying. They were both about the youth and embracing like the anger that the youth had for things that were happening in the world. Sometimes they were injustice, sometimes they were just in fucked up situations, and they were just trying to like express themselves and shit, you know what I'm saying, and find a place to fit in, and they fit in around the environment, you know what I'm saying. Like some of them grew up in real fucked up environments, and that's why it's not like you necessarily strive to be a crusty. You just might have fucking grown up in a crusty ass situation, and now you're being like accepted for that, you know what I'm saying. So there's nothing wrong with that shit. Like I'm a super fucking crusty fucking punk rock kid who learned how to rap, you know what I'm saying, and that's why I still love to go to fucking punk rock shows, you know what I'm saying. I still love to embrace the culture because I live this culture, you know what I'm saying. We were on Vans Warped Tour fucking living this culture and shit, bro. I would love to talk to these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that they don't act the same way that they used to and shit. Like, you get older and your fucking attitude changes and shit, you know what I'm saying? You got fucking Johnny Rotten from the fucking Sex Pistols over here fucking doing commercials for butter and shit. But I'm not mad at that dude, you know what I'm saying? He needs a fucking paycheck like anybody else does, bro. But, yeah, man, do you listen to punk rock music, Tim? Since you're the one that's watching right now, do you listen to punk rock at all? Anything like that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, look at this. Like, I know what it's like to fucking be that dude who's like, we're gonna fucking live in a van and we're gonna fucking make it, right? And we're gonna fucking ride around in a tour bus one day. And these bands, you never knew if any of them were gonna last, because people will start up bands and they'll fucking catch on, and then like they might be going somewhere, and then who knows, like life happens and shit. But look at these dudes. They were tested by time and they lasted. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be real. Like, I don't fucking know too much about any of their other catalog. I just remember that song, for whatever reason, stuck to me when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? If you want to check it out, look up The Descendants, Clean Sheets, and you can fucking check out that song that I'm talking about. It's like, you never clean, you know it's true. These sheets are dirty, and so are you. Favorite fucking, one of my favorite songs, for real, you know what I'm saying? As far as punk rock and shit like that, like, it's one of my favorite fucking hooks, bro. I like catchy hooks, and that shit's catchy, bro. I know good music. I know hits. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that's like a big song in the community, but it's a big song to me. It meant something to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Arise, before I ran up on those dudes and started spitting, Arise Coffee Shop in Albuquerque, it's going to hold exclusive pieces of artwork. It's going to hold some hard copies. Like, I don't really do hard copies. You can order hard copies off of Amazon if you like, but I don't really like carry them with me at this point in time. So there's going to be exclusive hard copies of anything that you can basically find on or actually, you know what? I was thinking about it. I don't know if they still do it, but they have these like jewel cases in at Walmart. These like jewel cases that you guys going to the Descendants? No, man. You guys need to check out the Descendants, man. Stop sleeping on it. Anyway, yeah. So what the fuck was I saying? Exclusive artwork. We're probably going to have a couple of pieces of merchandise too, because I don't really carry merch on me. You have to order it all off the online. Exclusive hard copies of merch, exclusive hard copies of like music, and exclusive pieces of artwork you'll be able to find here at Arise. So I'm trying to have people travel from all over the world and come to see this fucking coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? They sell concert tickets out the coffee shop too. So pop in and fucking say what's up to them if you're ever in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm trying to make sure that they stick around. I want this to be something that's here for a long time. So pop through and tell them Truth sent you. Tell them I'm all the way from motherfucking Portland, Oregon, and I came here because Truth told me to, because he's an asshole and doesn't fucking carry You Said It Not Me hard copy. You listen to CDs, bro? You know what I'm saying? Tim, do you listen to CDs at all? Yeah, man. You going to the Descendants, man?
Oh,
The Descendants?
no, I wear security.
Oh, I feel you. Thanks for protecting them, at least. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, life's a fucking a beautiful thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And as I always say, bro, I appreciate you tuning in. You know what I'm saying? I know at some point other people will be able to view this video, but you're taking time out of your day to spend moments with me, and that makes me feel like I'm doing this for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel like I'm at least doing something that's catching your attention, and if you like it, then there's millions of other people that have to like it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you got good taste, homie. But yeah, you prefer CDs, yeah. So if you want a copy of You Said It Not Me, you have to come all the way to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and come to this fucking coffee shop and get yourself a copy. But like I said, so they do these jewel cases, right, that I used to paint on. They're like made of fucking recycled paper and shit. They kind of look like cardboard. So I would do custom pieces on the back of these CD cases and shit. You know what I'm saying? You going to the Descendants?
Yeah.
Woo! Clean sheets, right? Yeah. Clean sheets. That's what I'm talking about. That's my favorite song. Just out here harassing people. You guys spare $1? I'm trying to get a ticket into the show.
Sorry, I'm trying to be deaf.
I can accept cards. Fucking, we've moved up. Krusties have moved up in the world. We can accept fucking cards now. There's no excuse. Don't tell me to get a job and do it your way. I don't know. Maybe you like it. Maybe you don't like it. If you're not enjoying your daily grind, do something else with your life. Literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, a good friend of mine, her mother died, and I went to her services today, and it was fucking heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, she literally said, like, my mom went somewhere, and I didn't pay it no mind. It was just a regular day, and she never came home, and now she's not around. You know what I'm saying? So don't fucking waste your lifetime, man. If you're doing something in life that you don't fucking like, fucking change your life, because who knows when you're gonna go. Who knows when you're gonna go, for real. You know what I'm saying? The reason why it's called PunkRock and DeadGirls, yeah, no, it's all good, Jeanette. I mean, I broke down crying for her. You know what I'm saying? It was a very hard situation to be a part of. You know, I showed up looking like a crusty ass fucking punk rock motherfucker at the reception. She was like, I don't give a fuck, show up however, I just want to see you. You know what I'm saying? That's like what friends are about. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, that's what the movement's really all about. I wouldn't be putting her business out there if it didn't have like reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the reason I'm telling this story is that, first of all, do what you want with your life, because life is short and you don't know when it's going to end. 2, love the people that you love while they're still here. Tell them how much you appreciate them. Try to be patient. Love is kind, love is patient. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody who's a very impatient person and shit. So 3, I mean, it's about family. And I call y'all loved ones because y'all are my family. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be able to feel like not only can you reach out to me, but that you should be able to reach out to each other and be able to, you know, lean on each other and shit, because we all need support. You know what I'm saying? This is a community and shit. You're not just fans. It's not just all about me. It's a community. And that's why I love punk rock, because there's a community inside of punk rock. You know what I'm saying? There are people who are down and out that are accepting of people who are down and out. There are people who have, you know, just love for fucking music, and punk rock music is the best music played by bad musicians, some might say. You know what I'm saying? But who gives a fuck? Because they still did something with their fucking life. You know what I'm saying? You can have somebody sit around and be like, oh, I was classically trained. Yeah, but did you travel the world and get your word out to people? Did you touch anybody? Did you fucking impact anybody's life with your music? Or did you just sit around fucking being a good fiddler? You know what I'm saying? That's what I respect is, hey, they may only fucking play a couple of chords sometimes, but I would rather fucking... what is it? What's Packy? Shout out to Packy. Shout out to the homeboy Jake from Packy. Fucking, what's the lyric? I'd rather play 3 chords with 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather play 3 chords with 3 kids, because I met Jake on Van's Warped Tour and he gave me a hit of acid and I jumped in a fucking swimming pool. I talk about that in one of the earlier episodes and shit. But yeah, you know, you got to do what you love, bro. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to do what you love, because you never know when you're going to be taken from this world. Love those that you care about, because you never know when they're going to be taken from you. And just, you know, be a good person to people. Do your best to be a good person in this fucked up world and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the message, really. Like, it's not a message. It's not a brand new message. It's not a fucking message that is completely unique. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is just the same story retold over and over and over by different people and shit. So I'm just telling that part of the story that the motherfuckers have always been trying to tell you, where just be kind and be fucking careful. Like, be full of care. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a little bitch and be scared of the world, but be careful, meaning like act with care. Be full of care. Be have integrity and shit. You know what I'm saying? So punk rock and dead girls. Punk rock, obviously, like, we got a bunch of fucking punk rock shit going on in Albuquerque. Dead Girls is about, they discovered a bunch of bodies in the mesa out here a few years back, maybe about a decade ago, maybe more. But yeah, it was like a big old thing. Like, I guess there was like some crazy shit popping off where they think that, like, truckers, there was like a fucking syndicate of truckers that was just like killing prostitutes and shit, you know what I'm saying, and burying them in the desert. And they like went to go develop like a new part of the community on the outskirts of town, and that's where I live. And so like right in, like, literally blocks away from where I live, fucking just discovering bodies and shit, you know what I'm saying? So punk rock and dead girls, that's what the poem was about. Is it was about Albuquerque, and it was about the, you know, I don't know exactly what encouraged him to bring the punk rock aspect of it, but the dead girls part, because some people get offended. They're like, oh, punk rock and dead girls, what's that mean? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't like women? And I'm like, no, dickhead. Like, if you took a little bit more time to try to, like, be understanding and communicate with people and ask them, like, what is the purpose of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this named this? Then you might learn something. But, you know, they say assuming makes an ass out of you and me. So that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had some woman from a dispensary out there in Portland get mad because I fucking posted a picture and I said punk rock and dead girls, and she's like, why are you sending me this shit fucking about dead girls? Blah, blah, blah. she didn't say, hey, well, what's this about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are we trying to protect women's rights, or what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the wrap right there. But so I mean, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a heads up. Like yesterday I was good, and in the vlog I was like, fuck yeah, blah blah blah, I have reason, and things are tight. And then I fucking hit like a pit. Like I have to tell you guys about this because I almost did another vlog last night because I literally almost broke into tears. Like I gotta find a new place to stay here soon. Like the person that I've been working with, I got a punk rock song called Red Carpet that I'm going to be putting out very soon. When I find, I don't know, we're gonna figure it out some way or another, but we're gonna put it out. It's my fucking song, Jake. You can't have it. We could collaborate on it, but you can't fucking have it. Anyway, yeah, I wrote a song. Basically, it's about how people will like move to LA or New York or just places and think that they're gonna be part of the glamorous life, and they start out with big dreams, and then you know this fucking business is fucking corrupt. So sometimes you're just fucking shark food. You know what I'm saying? There's sharks in this business, and sometimes you just end up shark food. This is not for the faint of heart. This isn't for the weak. There are people that are trying to take advantage of you in this business, so you got to be fucking careful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes in other jobs, you're like worried about, oh, well, fuck, is this person like really my friend? Or if a promotion comes up, are they going to throw me under the motherfucking bus if we're fucking both fighting for this promotion? You can absolutely guarantee that motherfuckers will throw you under the bus and fucking deceive you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck do you think Matrix did? Matrix left me in motherfucking Denver because he thought he didn't need me. And then the same shit fucking happened to him, and he was like, maybe we should team up together. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because I proved to be a fucking asset and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I have a way. You know, I have that fucking RV. All I need to do is fucking fix it up. I'm moving into a motherfucking RV. I'm not homeless. I have a home. I just gotta make sure that the engine's running on my fucking Palace so I can fucking drive it all over the fucking world. I got a spaceship. I got the motherfucking Enterprise. You know what I'm saying? It's Star Trek, motherfucker. We out here. You know what I'm saying? Live long and prosper, motherfuckers. No, I'm not even really a huge Trek. I'm not a huge fan. Hell yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, you end up being homeless when you're touring all the fucking time anyway. I was already planning on moving into this RV. I just wasn't planning on not having a home to go back to at some point. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't start going and telling more people about me, I might have to sell out a little bit soon. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm living on basically the streets real soon. I've lived on the streets before. It sucks dick. Go tell everybody you know, listen to this motherfucker's music. He's sick. Literally in the fucking head. But yeah, let me walk inside the store so you guys can check it out. A Rise Coffee Shop. Check it out. Look, they got coffee, they got couches, they got t-shirts you can buy, they got merch. We're gonna have exclusive snapback hats and stuff in here too. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you're not gonna be able to get anywhere else. This man right here, he's a fucking punk rock legend here in Albuquerque. That'd have been sick as fuck.
Good memories, huh?
I love this shop, bro. Like, I just like to show up over here. They're like, this fucking kid, why is he here all the time? But yeah, we got tons of cool shit in here, bro. I fucking love it.
My band cracks the sidewalk. We opened for that. I remember.
So I'll be periodically putting new pieces in here. They're not going to be super expensive.
Crazy shit. Oh, hell yeah.
And there's a couple of other places in Albuquerque that I'll probably be putting artwork to. But this man, his name is G. He's part of Jerry's Kids. They're a legendary fucking band here in Albuquerque. Doesn't he just have fucking Rockstar written all over him?
12 months out of the year. And for like over a year, she toured with him, and she said exactly.
I love talking to that dude. He's so fucking cool. So many cool stories, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So uh, get drunk, get into a punk rock show. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this bag though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I gonna do with the bag? I don't think they're gonna let me take a backpack full of fucking weed up in there. Do I have to smoke all the weed first? Sometimes that happens. Like, sometimes you're on tour and somebody's like, here's this ounce of weed, bro. And you're like, oh shit, tight. It's really not hard for me to smoke an ounce of weed, really. Like, but, you know, sometimes you're going from like a legal state to like a really illegal state. And somebody on tour, like, I'm not always like the headliner. I don't always get to make the fucking decisions. So somebody on the tour might be like, we can't carry all this weed on us and we gotta fucking smoke it all real quick. Shout out Stoner Jordan. That happens to him quite often, actually. You know what I'm saying? He finds himself in positions where sometimes he has all this weed and he's like, fuck, what am I gonna do with all this weed? And he either smokes it or something happens to it. I don't really know what happens to it when he doesn't smoke it. Maybe he blesses people, who knows? That would be tight, right? Hey, I can't smoke this whole fucking ounce of weed, so let me try to roll as many fucking blunts as I possibly can, and then you can have the rest of it. Oh my God. How long do you think it would take you guys? You guys smoke weed? How long would it take you? Do you smoke weed, Jeanette? I know that Tim doesn't, because I tried to smoke him out when I was in Portland, and he was like, no thanks, man. He did drink whiskey though, right? That's what I was buying you shots of whiskey or something, right? Or rum and coke, maybe? I think it might have been rum and coke. But yeah. Let's see, hold on, what did you say? Yeah, hell yeah, you smoke weed. How long do you think it would take you to smoke a whole ounce a week? Or a whole ounce? Like, let's say somebody gives you an ounce, how many hours is it taking you to smoke a whole ounce of weed? There, my bad, I was distracted. These kids over here are like kind of dressed up in costume a little bit. You've done it in 2 hours? I'm gonna put you to the test. We're gonna show up and I'm smoking an ounce of weed in 2 hours with you. Like, this is happening, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking that I want to put together like some fucking show, like some event that's like, let's make a deal, but like weed, like we give away weed to people and shit, you know what I'm saying? And there's gonna be zonks involved, and I'm obviously gonna be Wayne Brady. Let's do it. Fucking challenge accepted, motherfucker. Yeah. But yeah, nah, I think I could smoke an ounce of weed in a couple hours. Like, sometimes I'm real close to smoking all my fucking weed up in that amount of time, and I'm like, fuck, calm down, Truth. We gotta conserve some of this shit. When I get slap happy, I'll be smoking. You know, I'm the type of motherfucker that wants to smoke my whole bag with people. I'm like Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? I need a sign that says, I need money for beer and concert tickets.
That Cro-Mag show, man. Wasn't that something? I was there too. They did great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Watch.
I know we've seen them like way back in the day when Jerry's Kids was on the road. I think like in Madison. We didn't play with them, but they were playing the next night or something. So we went check out something.
Yeah. He's a cool guy, man.
Yeah.
All right, see you later. I got locked up, got out and stuff, so too. So
Cool, bro.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, so let me write it down. I wanted to see. You said that you got it. Your things are on YouTube too.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that I do on YouTube. I think the other one that I was doing the other day was on Facebook though.
Oh, I don't have
You know what I'm
Facebook.
saying? But it's all good. This one you'll be able to find on YouTube.
And you said, what should I search under?
The Climb. Hashtag The Climb. So it's
The Climb, that's
pound
what it
sign
was.
with The Climb, yeah.
No, that's that. Right on the right then.
Yeah. You've been on tour before, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or you know what? Watch. Let's do this. What's punk rock and DeadGirls mean to you?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
The phrase punk rock and DeadGirls. When you hear that, what's the first thing that
Punk
comes?
rock and dead girls?
Yes, sir.
I think about, back in the early 80s in LA bands like 45 Grave, Died in Cancer. I think of like punk rock chicks in the pre-goth area, dressing all in black and wearing white makeup and lots of funeral lace and stuff.
Word.
And being on tour, it would mean you'd run into those girls in a big city and they probably had like PCP or something.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
you know, wasted and wake up and you're like the typical cliche.
Word.
Whoa, man, she looks a lot different than she did last night.
Yeah. Corpse bride, man.
Yeah.
Find yourself a corpse bride tonight, guys.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Go for
Don't
it.
be
You know what I'm saying?
scared.
Don't be scared.
And wrap that rascal.
And yeah.
Girl can be nasty.
When you fucking hook up with a corpse bride, you need to double wrap that motherfucker.
Yeah, you don't want the clap.
You don't know.
Just to go full on necro on your wiener.
Yeah.
Bad news.
Bad fucking
because
news.
Because at the end, you get to be my age, missing parts, hurting, but you'll still, I guarantee you'll still have a few inches that just still feel great.
Word.
Protect that. Because that's going to be who's going to be with you in the end. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah.
Don't
I need to hook up with a fucking, with a punk rocker chick tonight.
Safe.
Yes.
Safety first.
You know what I'm saying? Safety first. That's right. Practice safe sex, guys. Yeah, I should take my own advice, but yeah.
Yeah,
that was fucking
we should all take our own advice.
Exactly.
But, you know, I mean, the goal was trickery to take it off the bottom.
Hell yeah, man.
True.
Right, brother.
See you around, okay?
All right, buddy.
I gotta just do the do here.
I got you, man.
Grown-up crap.
I feel you. So, let's see. I don't know. Are we going to be able to get away with, like, rolling a blunt right here? We might be able to. Or should I just... Do you guys want to see me be adventurous, or should I turn off this video? All right, let's see. I think I can do it. Watch, let's see. You know what? I think I'm going to be able to get away with this super quick right here. Only because I'm standing in front of... Let me show you guys what I'm standing in front of right now. So this is how you just be like a ninja pothead everywhere, okay? So check this out. Oh, what are we doing? What are you doing right here, sir? Oh, you know what? I'm doing a live video, but I'm trying to get up in here. Like, I have a buddy that lives up there. His name is Adrian. And, like, I just can't fucking remember the code. Like, he sent me the code, and I don't remember it. I have it written down in my backpack. And so that's what's happening, is I have to get this number so I can get into here. Or you just wait for somebody to, like, come out the bar and open up the door for you. You know what I'm saying? That happens too. If you're actually trying to ninja your way into somewhere, that would have been the perfect example of, like, how you do that. Like, I should have just walked in there. I've never been in this building. I should have totally fucking went in that building. But fuck it. Are you guys still with me here? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. And you guys better tell me if you see, like, a police officer, like, walking up behind me, all right? Okay, so what are we doing? First off, we need one of these. You're still here? You're still here with me? Thank you. You got my back, Jeanette. And thank you for still being here with me. So look, this is what I smoke. I smoke jackpots. They're like, if you know what white owls are, they're the generic version of white owls, right? So I have one left. I'm gonna go buy some more very soon. Oh, fuck, my phone is dying like a motherfucker. I'm gonna have to go drink a cheap fucking beer. You know what? I don't know if you guys are gonna survive this whole blunt rolling process. Let's see. But while I'm doing this, I'm also gonna, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna slam this beer too, right? Damn it! Let's slam this beer too. This is real punk rock shit, alright? Oh, fucking Snapchat was gonna get to see the beer. They don't get to see it. Fuck them. There was this dude at the bus stop, and he had beers. Cheers. And, excuse me, I have to put this on the floor for a second. And I was like, hey, man. I saw him pouring beer into, like, a Gatorade bottle. I was like, hey, can I buy one of those beers off you for $1? He was like, yeah, fuck yeah. So I cracked that beer and had a moment, you know, in memory of all those that we've lost, including my friend's mother. And then I rode the bus with him, caught up with him a little bit. He was a cool dude. He was a veteran and shit. And then I was like, hey, we need a beer to slam on social media, because fuck it, why not? Cause it's punk rock. Oh fuck yeah! Look, look at the brake lights from that fucking bus, just like giving me perfect lighting over here. Thanks, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the world help you guys out. Oh yeah. So Jeanette, do you listen to punk rock music at all?
No, but sewer line, those guys would be in there.
Are you guys trying to get in this building?
No.
Okay.
No.
You guys going to the Descendants show?
Oh yeah.
You guys got it. So, okay, so check this out. Like, I'm an artist, and I'm trying to sell some artwork. And show you guys a couple of pieces, and maybe help me out for a piece of art.
You know what,
I
actually,
don't
we're
even have
trying,
the cash.
yeah, we're
I can
trying
accept
to,
cards.
no, we're trying to meet our friend to get some pizza for the show.
Sorry,
So,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You
though.
guys trying to get some meat?
No, something to eat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into this fucking show.
Yeah, you are.
I hear you. I hear you.
This all just happened on Facebook Live, too.
Okay.
You know what? Hold on. I have to give you guys something now. I'm gonna give you guys a piece for free. Hold on. Here you go. It's a bloody nose. You can look up that hashtag on YouTube. You can check out some of my music videos. I'm a rapper.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.
That's awesome. Nah. I'm gonna smoke some of this low. Should I smoke some sativa or should I smoke some indica? Like, sometimes sativas just make me hella fucking paranoid. I don't know if that should happen. You know what I'm saying? Did you guys see me almost make that fucking that like little situation happen right there? If you guys saw an almost situation happen right there, low key just put like the cool guy emoji. Anyway, so my phone is literally about to die. So I love you guys. I hope that you have a great night. You know what? That's probably the better idea too. Fuck. You know what? This other blunt is gonna have to be the low key shit. The indica that I have right now. Sometimes, what punk rock groups do you listen to, Jeanette? I'd show you guys the weed, but it's like a super dark purple, and you wouldn't even be able to tell anyway. It's good though. It's some bomb shit. All right, let's see. I can usually fucking twist up a blunt pretty quickly if I'm really pressed for time. Yeah. They're like, no, you don't understand. I'm like, I do understand. I understand how to promote. And so even when I don't got stickers or flyers. My name's Truth, by the way. Truth?
Hey, Truth. Have a good
Nice
night.
to meet you guys. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. Did you comment the bands? Well, if you disappear, it's good. Thank you. If I disappear, you'll probably be able to find me on Facebook at some point because I'm going to charge my phone. Probably going to go drink a cheap beer. Like, I guess I'm drinking cheap beer. I don't know why. I'm probably going to drink one cheap beer at this fucking bar called the Distillery. Oh, and Jeanette, if you showed up late, I'm going to have exclusive like memorabilia and artwork and stuff like that in consignment at that shop that I was in a few minutes ago. It's called The Rise. It's here in Albuquerque, right next to one of our historical venues called the Sunshine Theater. Tech played here a lot. I used to see him play here all the time. He plays at a different venue now. I think they might hold more people or something, or for whatever reason he's changed up. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all lovely and the dovely. I'm gonna stay on with y'all for a few more seconds. Let's see if I can fucking roll this up and at least light it. Word. I love it because like punk rock is such like, it's been around for so long. You do have people that are like, you know, they did grow up at some point and they got their life together. And realistically, that's probably why punk rock still lives, because some people actually grew up and started spending money to make the culture stick around. The Ramones. That's classic shit, bro. So I want to be sedated by my weed. Like, you feel me? That's tight. That's tight. That was a fucking success. But now I don't have a lighter. I think I left it. Fuck, I think I left my fucking lighter at my homegirl's crib. That's a bitch. That's a bitch right there. Fuck. Damn it, I know, right? Sad face. Sad face emoji with the tear on the cheek and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, where the fuck can I get a lighter? Let's see if I can hang out outside in the alleyway and get one of these fucking rock star dudes to... I'm just gonna start doing that. I'm gonna fucking find my way on some fucking big rock star band's tour bus at some point. Hey, you got a lighter, man? Thank you. He saved the day. Thanks so much, man. Mission complete. Oh shit, I totally almost forgot my beer over here. All right, guys, I have to get off. I bid you adieu. I hope you have a great evening. Hopefully I get into this punk rock show and go get in a fucking pit. If so, then you'll see me on Snapchat in a pit looking real stupid. Probably because, I mean,